Dear Allie and Geordie, thank you for the high privilege of being able to share with you in the supreme delight and happiness of this glorious moment, together with those who are nearest and dearest to you, as we stand under, if we might say, this spectacular and magnificent chuppah in the round. And may this chuppah in the round, dear bride and groom, come to symbolize the nature of your own personal relationship and the relationship that you have and will continue to have with family and friends alike. Namely, that you will be literally and figuratively encircled, surrounded by gestures of love and of intimacy, of kindness and consideration, of friendship and of hospitality.
Allie, you need to know that on the day that you were born, no words could express the pure joy that I felt when you arrived. And here we are 26 years later, and that joy has returned. Seeing you under the chuppah with Geordie today is the culmination of all that I have hoped and dreamed for your lifetime. Welcome, everybody. I'm Harris, the father of the bride, in case you didn't know. And on behalf of my beautiful wife, Leslie, Allie's mother, Jan, and myself, we want to welcome you and invite you to join us in the celebration of Allie and Geordie's wedding. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. I'm probably a little biased, but you have to admit this is one beautiful couple. And not to be trite, but they are beautiful both inside and out. From the moment we met Geordie, we felt that he was family. Finding out that he was Cheryl and Arnie's son sealed the deal for us. Allie, I've watched you grow from an irreverent little girl, and I don't have to tell you how irreverent, to the sophisticated, beautiful, charming, bright, and engaging young woman we see here tonight. It is with love in my heart I can let you go into a new and exciting life with Geordie. A life filled with family and friends, with love and compassion for each other, and for those who surround you. Be friends first, lovers second, and maintain your lives with balance and mutual respect. Allie and Geordie, I know that you are both grounded. Understand that we, your family and friends, will always be here for you.
I'm like out of breath because I'm
Seeing her in her dress for the first time really made it real. It was unbelievable. It took my breath away. I mean, I always think that she's beautiful, but this was just, she's stunning, and she looked absolutely incredible.
Well, I didn't see her until, I didn't want to go and see it until right before the wedding, because I was afraid that I would be too emotional about the whole night. So, of course, when I saw her tonight, it more than took my breath away. It brought tears to my eyes.
I've known Allie for 10 years, so, you know, we were teenagers, and we did so many silly, crazy things together. And then college, and then now it's like, she's my best friend and she's getting married. It's crazy, but so special that I got to be with her from the beginning. And it was the most amazing dress I've ever seen.
I was standing right next to him. Allie walked in. I saw him give me that quick nudge. I knew right away he was interested. Sure enough, he goes after her. They hit it off. Next thing you know, we're at Baiada at night, and they're hanging out, exchanging numbers. 2 weeks later, she came to Philly and visited, and Geordie and I were still living together, and she would come to Philly, he would go to New York, and next thing you know, she moved in our apartment together. And proposed. He texted me and he said, so I'm going to propose to Allie. I'm taking her to a musical Broadway in New York. And after the show, I'm going to propose. I'm going to bring her back to the room and we're going to have it set up. And while I'm at the show, her friends are going to decorate the room and you guys will be at the engagement party. And I said, well, you know, why are you doing it so soon? He said, when you know, you know. He was determined and he did it.
You're good to go. Look at you. All ready?
Yeah, check myself.
With some place to go.
That's right.
Jordy was very nervous when he came into our house. He was a totally different person than we see today. He was, I think he was a little nervous meeting Harris because Harris has that strong type of personality. But as time goes on, he's a perfect fit into our family. I mean, he comes into our house and it's like he's been with us forever.
Oh my God.
I'm crying already. I don't need more.
You look like a movie star.
I'm crying. You're making me cry.
I have never seen a more gorgeous bride anywhere.
Stop. Let's get it together.
With the veil on.
The fact that I've never seen her so happy. The fact that she shines today and she's grown from this, as Harris said, this irreverent, young, tough little girl into this beautiful, secure woman that smiles and shines every day now.
Geordie, you shared the following with me, and I quote, Allie's smile makes me feel happier than I ever could imagine. She's extremely thoughtful, genuine, and extremely loving, and so supportive of me. You wrote the following, Allie, and I quote, Geordie is caring, loving, and selfless. No one in the world makes me feel the way that he does. So I've enjoyed the time that we have spent together. We've had several meetings. You are a terrific couple, worthy of God's choicest and richest blessings for the future.
Oh my gosh, Allie, when I met her, she could not have cared less about guys. She just wanted to have a good time. We were in Barcelona, and I never heard her say something about, oh, this guy this guy that. And then one day she goes, I met this guy. He's so cute.
Gonna cry.
Oh my God, you look amazing. Unbelievable. There you go. This is it. This is it.
The first look with her and Jordy was so amazing. They had it in the little atrium area, and he was blown away. He was totally speechless. It was something I'll never forget. He loves her so much. He will do anything for her, and he makes her so happy.
Exactly 1 year prior to her bridal shower, I was at her parents' house for the weekend, and Leslie and her father were sitting at the table in the dining room, and they said, so what do you think about Jordy? And I go, I love him. He's the best. He's so sweet. And Leslie looks at me and goes, she smirks, Leslie smirked, and she goes, he's the one. I know it. I know it, Em. He is the one. And exactly 1 year later, we were at Allie's bridal shower. It was a special time.
See you under the chuppah.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
See you under the chuppah. May God grant you the vision to detect and cultivate what is noble in each other, and the power to make every obstacle an incentive towards greater achievement, so that each and every year, as you celebrate the anniversary of this blessed and beautiful day, you will be able to say one to the other, Ani ledodi v'dodi li. I am to my beloved, and my beloved is to me.
I I think the ceremony was beautiful. He did a good job, she did a good job, Rabbi Lieb did a good job, both their parents. This is my first time ever meeting Jan, but she was great. I've known Harris and Leslie now for a little bit, just through being around Jordy, Cheryl, and Arnie. I've known my entire life. I think they've all threw a great ceremony. They all spoke well, and I think everybody looked beautiful. Everybody looked great, and it was a great matrimony to be a part of.
Yes, as soon as I saw her walk in, I knew she was gonna cry. I could tell she was about to cry. She had her head down, but yeah, it was very emotional walking with her dad, yeah.
It took my breath away. I've never seen a more beautiful bride in all my years, and it makes me so happy that she's happy.
When she walked down the aisle, the song was like perfect. I couldn't believe it. I'm not an emotional person, and I started to cry.
It doesn't even feel real. When I saw them walking down the aisle, I felt like I was watching a movie, that such a couple could be so entranced in each other, and the room was incredible. Everything tonight, I have to say, has been over the top incredible.
Allie, we don't even know where to begin. The fact that we're standing here today in this very moment is still so surreal to us. There is no speech or set of words that can truly encompass everything we want to say or express how unbelievably happy we are for the both of you.
After just a few weeks of you guys talking and texting around the clock, we knew the two of you what you had was real, something different. We literally had never seen Allie so happy in all of our years of friendship. Every time you looked at her, she was smiling from ear to ear, literally. And every time someone said your name, her face still lights up to this day. Even though you kind of stole my best friend away from me geographically.
But I was lucky enough to get her back.
She couldn't have found a more perfect, loving, and supportive guy to call her husband. And we always know that she's in the best of hands. As Allie always says, you're such a gem.
One of the things I want to say is I want to thank both Leslie and Harris, first of all, for making this beautiful and spectacular wedding. And on a personal note, for all of us who know them, that we both know that they are truly an amazing people, both individually and as a couple. And I love them both very much. Second of all, I just want to thank Allie and Jordan for giving me the honor and the privilege of doing the Motzi. You two are very special.
Our friendships are the types of friendships that we don't think many people are as fortunate to experience in life, and we couldn't be more grateful to have you as a best friend. We absolutely can't wait to watch you and Jordy share the rest of your lives together as Mr. and Mrs. Winnick, but you have to give us a little time for us to mentally prepare for kids.
We love you both.
Love you so much. Cheers.
Everything. I mean, you can tell through looking at both of their reactions and their families and the love that they have for everyone around them and the relationships that they have built with everyone around them. Allie has been by my side literally through the worst times in my life. she has been like the one person who has been there. And I can tell that Jordy is like that with his friends. And just seeing these two people that deserve everything and more come together and find that in each other and share that with each other and celebrate that is something that has taken my breath away on numerous occasions today. And you have to almost step back and think about it for a moment and truly appreciate, what's going on.
Hare, Et, Mikudeshet, Li, Batabat, Zo, Kedat, Moshe, Israel. By this ring, you are married to me in holiness, according to the laws of Moses and Israel.
Hare, Ata, Mikudash, Li, Bitubat, Zo, Kedat, Moshe, Israel.
And you are married to me
And you're married to me
in holiness,
in holiness,
according to the laws
of Moses and Israel.
Dear friends, these beautiful tabaot, these wedding rings, are an outward and a visible sign of an inward and spiritual blessing, signifying to all of us present here this evening the love of Allie and Jordy's union of Kiddushin.
I want to thank my parents first for raising me to be where I am right now with Allie. We've had our ups and downs, but we are finally here, and now I am officially married, so, you can just pass me on to her.
Over the past 3+ years, I've been lucky to inherit a new best friend in Allie. I know that I can always count on her for women advice, Instagram filter guidance, and locating Ben when I'm having trouble getting a hold of him. It makes me happy to see my best friend with a partner that completes and complements him to the fullest. Jordy and Allie, as the two of you continue to grow, I wish you a lifetime of love, happiness, and laughter, as this is a day you'll never forget, a day filled with everlasting emotions and memories that you'll cherish forever. I'm truly honored to be up here speaking and celebrating with the two of you, your amazing families, and all of your friends. I'd like to ask everyone to please raise their glasses with me as we toast to the newlyweds. Allie, welcome to the family. I love you both, and mazel tov.
Jordy, a little advice from your new father-in-law. There's a few edicts that you should remember in dealing with your wife. 4 of them that should guide you to a much happier life. I was wrong. You were right. Yes, Bunny, and I love you.
Jordy was a very integral part of my life growing up, and I think it's vice versa. So we have a very, very special bond that I don't think many friends have, even growing up. We are just so connected. We've always been connected. And just to see him walking down that aisle and, you know, with Allie looking so beautiful the way that she did, just made me look up to him for a second. So that was the most sentimental part to me. I almost wanted to cry. I felt like he surpassed me in a way, and not, you know, like a jealousy type thing, but he's there and he's at that level, and I'm so happy for him. I couldn't be happier that he's with Allie.
Now, would you please raise your glasses and toast this beautiful couple to a happy, healthy, long, prosperous, and successful life together. L'chaim.
Allie, standing here, I feel like the luckiest man in the world. I look at you and see the perfect partner. Stunning and smart, strong and delicate, loyal and loving. I'm incredibly proud and thankful to hold your hand for the rest of my life. I love that you have a tough exterior, but the gentlest heart. I love that sometimes you're entirely unpredictable, and even though I'm not sure what you're about to do next, I know that it will make me smile. I love you for talking me into all my best decisions. I love you for making me the best version of myself and for always believing in me. I promise to value our differences as much as what we have in common. I promise to be your best friend, confident, and biggest advocate. I promise to help you decide which outfit to wear instead of just telling you how great you look, even though I always mean it. I promise to be supportive on your bad days and to celebrate the good ones. I promise to build a life together that's far better than either of us could imagine alone. I promise to respect you and cherish you and to love you unconditionally, always and forever.
Jordy, I believe in you, the person you will grow to be, and the couple we will be together. With my whole heart, I take you as my husband, recognizing and accepting your faults and strengths as you do mine. I promise to be supportive and faithful and to always make our family's happiness and love my #1 priority. I promise to be your partner in crime and #1 biggest fan. In sickness and in health, I promise to take care of you. For richer or for poor, I promise not to spend all of our money at Neiman Marcus. I will dream with you, celebrate with you, walk or run beside you through whatever our lives may bring. You are my person, my best friend, my love and my life today and always. You're my other half, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
It is our great pleasure to wish you gesund, only the very best of good health and good fortune always. Good luck, and God bless you both.
As all of you probably know, and if you don't, now you know, my father and I are very close. Not surprising given his spirit, his love, his generosity, his loyalty, his wisdom, and everything about him. I've always looked up to him. And would take quite a man to live up to my father, but in Jordy, I have found that man. So most of all, I'd like to thank my husband for asking me to be his missus. I adore you. Thank you for being my best friend and loving me with all of your heart every single day. You are my rock, and I cannot wait to spend every single day of my life with you. And last but not least, thank you to every single person in this room for sharing our special day with us. A wedding can happen anytime, anywhere, any place, but it can only be a true celebration when all the people you care about are here to share it with you. So you guys have made that so incredibly special. So please raise your glass and let's cheers to family and friends and
Cheers.
party! Party time!